Good afternoon, and welcome to the next series of real estate. I'm Real Estate Pat with Remax Realty Team here in sunny Cape Coral, Florida. And today we're going to specifically be talking about Fort Myers and how Fort Myers ended up over the year. So I have a lot of graphs and a lot of data, so hang in there, hang tight. Put your thinking cap on, and hopefully you'll enjoy this type of stuff. If you would like to have the graphs or the PDFs, and you happen to be seeing this on any of my social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you would like to have the graphs, just shoot me off an email and let me know, and I will be certainly happy to send it off to you. If you are watching me on my YouTube channel, Real Estate Pat, please hit the subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to try not to keep it too long because I think my last video was probably just a shade too long. But keep on the lookout for my next video where I'm going to be comparing Cape, Fort Myers, and Lehigh, how all three cities matched up against each other. So that's going to be an interesting shot. So, all right, I'm going to put the slides up, and I'm going to take me out of the loop so you don't have to be watching me while looking at the data. All right, so here we go. This is my contact information right here. So if you would like to reach out to me, there is one of the ways. All right. Okay, so here we've got some data that stretches back all the way to 2014. So you can see how the top line here, top line is all of the active inventory, and the bottom line is the sold inventory. But we are going to be concentrating specifically all the way over to the right. Okay, so you'll see that as the time that I pulled the data, we had 843 active single-family homes on the market for sale. So that's an increase of 5% over last month and a whopping 177% over this time last year. So not a real big surprise last year. It was just a crazy, crazy year. What is interesting is the sales. Sales in the month of December of last year, we had 305 closings in Fort Myers. So that was an 18% increase over last month and a negative 20% over last year. So inventory is climbing and sales are climbing. Both very good signs for the month of December. All right, this is how we ended up overall for 2022, right? So you can see we had a list price of a median list price of 480. So that's a median, not average, okay? Median list price of 480,000 with a median sales price of 475,000. So that was a 25% growth over 2021. That's actually pretty impressive. With that's about a 99% list to sales ratio. So rising prices with a high list to sales price ratio, both very good combinations. Here we have an interest rate, which is actually kind of interesting, right? So we had a rise in interest rates, median, obviously. However, if we look at today's rate, today the rate was just a little over 6%. So the overall rate, if we were to look at the chart of how the rates increased over month to month, we're actually seeing a decrease in interest rates, so which is kind of cool. Here we have single family home sales in overall quantities, right? So in 2022, Fort Myers closed a little over 4,500 homes for the year. So that's a 20% decrease over 2021, which had close to 5,700 houses that closed. So when you kind of look at that with the combination of rising interest rates that we had through 22, doesn't really surprise me. Here we have days on market. So you can see the decline in days on market from 2019 to where we are. So we had a median days on market of 9 days. So days on market means how long the property was active before it actually went under contract. So here we're talking about only 9 days on the market as a median number throughout the year. So here, another very interesting slide, right? So this is how people purchased their property over the over the year of 2022. And obviously, data goes back all the way to 2009. So you can actually see the trend of where people were buying and when interest rates were higher versus lower, right? So here we're showing loans and cash about even. People were paying about the same amount, either way, their choice, with a downtrend in FHA loans and about even or about level with VA loans. So when we take all of that into consideration, I would say that we are we're still in a very strong market. So quantity of sales are down, but that could be attributed to the interest rates. However, housing prices were up, list to sales ratio up. So days on market down. So what that's telling you is that people are still snatching up properties, right? So if you're selling or if you're buying, this is still a great time to buy and a great time to sell. You're still prices are still climbing. So if you're a seller, don't really have to say that you're going to be losing out any. So, all right. So if you are interested in selling or buying, please reach out. I'll throw my contact info back up on the screen for you to copy down, and I'll leave it there for a couple of seconds. All right, guys. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you're on the lookout for my 3-city review. All right. So there you go.